Just singing along. Alright. It is time for the Wonderland Secret Worlds finale, but like actually this time. Let me just make sure I'm live. Yes, I am. Alright, cool. Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna go into the fan on right away because I feel like it's gonna get hot in here. Hey, KO. It is time for the last 4 levels of this game. This one sequences electrifying, escape from the void, and Stinky rescue, which I have to solve escape from the void first before I can head over to Stinky rescue. Alright, sequences. We got mushrooms for some reason. We got random floating mushrooms in the void, and a lot of other random stuff in the void. What the heck? I must quickly join all my friends on our journey. They are about to leave. Apparently Luke got stuck or something. Oh boy, this looks like a complicated level already. Oh gosh. These levels just are getting tougher and tougher. But I shall get through. So there's a prism right there. Imagine I'm gonna have to use on what? I don't know. Maybe the kabooms? Who knows? I got a powder keg right here. I guess I'll go ahead and push that. Ow. Pfft. Got owned. Let's try it again. Man, this is a very cramped space right here. Gotta get the bonus point, these keys, those keys, that key, those bonus points, and just everything else. Alright, I want to make sure I don't get shot by the UFO though, because it will shoot me. There we go. Okay, so I have steel box. I can't go through the wall because it's a real wall. So I have to use steel box, I believe. 2 steel boxes in order to get through there. So let me go ahead and try that then. A lot of needles in this level. What the heck? Oh. Yeah, I'm trapped. Okay. I'm not really sure how I'm going to deal with the kabooms because I can't really walk past them. Oh, wait, no, I can. There's spots where I can avoid them. That's going to be interesting. Okay, so we got powder keg. We got some steel. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and push that one there right now. And once I get another one, then I'll get out of the way. I didn't want to do that. I think that let's keep that alive. But I'm not sure. I don't know, maybe I actually do wanna oh gosh. Maybe I actually do wanna kill the prism so that I can get the steel box through. Let's find out. Oh no, I'm stuck. Okay, so I can't get the steel box through this area. Oops. So I can't get the steel box down here. So yeah. Alright. So how am I gonna get into this area then? I do have teleporter. Oh, teleporter. Teleporters, duh. Okay. Teleporters. I have neglected the teleporters. So there's a purple teleporter that I can push the steel box through. Oh gosh. But what about those? What about the prism? I guess I could use the prism right now instead of the steel box. That'd be interesting. There we go. So many spikes. So many needles wanting to poke my butt. But I don't want them to. That'd be rude. Like, what the heck? Okay, do I want to fill in that gap with the powder keg? I don't think I want to. I'll get that key and that key. That bonus point, those keys, and those keys. I'll just go over there and grab those keys. Oh, right, this area. I need, probably get the powder keg over there. Let me just wait for the needles to not poke. This is gonna be risky. Or not. Or yes. Oh, there's lava under there. Oh, that changes a lot of things, actually. So there's lava under this collapsing platform right there, if you can see it. I have to use steel boxes for those, so that means I have to use 2 prisms in order to fill in this gap, and then 2 steel boxes to fill in the lava, or else I can't cross back over after collecting the key. So I need this steel box for the lava up there. So this steel box right now, I need to avoid using until it gets to the lava. So I guess I'll just have to tiptoe around it. Huh. Okay, so that powder keg is gonna go up there. Here, I'll just do it right now. There we go. So this prism is going to go up there. Do that right now. Yeah, prism up there. And then... Wait. Maybe I want to get the powder keg to go over here first. Maybe. There's not anything over in this area that I can particularly use. There's got a bunch of powder kegs over here. But the powder keg I can only push into the water, I imagine. Yeah, I can't really get it out of the right wall, so that powder keg goes there. Nothing else can really go in lava. How do I get that prism out then? Wait, how do I do this? I only have 2 steel boxes, so I imagine that's all I can use for the lava. Unless I only need 1 steel box for lava, but I imagine that won't be the case. I mean, whatever, I'll just try. I made a mistake. The area with the kabooms looks like it's gonna be tough. So how... Yeah, I'm just gonna try using the steel boxes and, well, a steel box and a prism for this area. I'm just gonna see what happens when I use a steel box on the lava over here. I imagine not so great results, but whatever. Oops, I don't want to do that yet. Okay, let's just do this first, and then that, and then collapse this platform. And let me try sinking 1 steel box and not both. No, okay, I need both. How the heck am I gonna manage that? Here we go. So I need both these steel boxes to go into the lava. And I can't imagine there's any other way. I need a prism. So I need to access this area over here, the prism. So imagine I would need to use a powder keg, but I don't have anything to do that. Just trying to see if like any of the water here has something already in it, but it doesn't really look like it. How do I do this? It doesn't really look possible right now. I mean, obviously I'm wrong because this level is possible, but I don't really see a way. None of these walls are fake, right? Can't imagine why they would be. Well, let me just try first. Because I can't get through that wall. Can't get through this wall. What about this wall? No, that's real. I imagine that wall is real. I wonder how I tell which walls are fake on this map. I don't think any of them are fake. But let me see. I'm gonna test something real quick. It's probably gonna be unsuccessful, but it's a test nonetheless. What a horrible night to have a curse. Hello, Levy Anderson. Welcome to my Wonderland Secret Worlds finale stream. I'm currently stumped on this current level. Okay, yeah, that's a wall. I'm not really sure how to get through this level. I imagine if I collect all the keys, I can get some help with from Peeg, Stinky, and Kuki. But I imagine that's not the, you know, the game that reference is from. I don't know, Castlevania. It's a purple teleporter. So I can't push the powder keg anywhere out from. Wait. Oh, I know. I bet I know what to do. I'm gonna push the steel box right here. I know what to do. Okay. So here's what I do. Not that yet. Hang on. I want to access the pink teleporter area. Yeah. I want to do this. I'm gonna put steel box right here. Go to Why is it always the teleporters that mess me up? So the powder keg goes right there, and then I can push the powder keg like so. Yes, the second game on NES had that dialogue. It would appear randomly and make it night, and it took forever to go away. Oof. Also, I just realized I can't get that bonus point anymore. So I need to be able to get the powder keg out of there, but I also want to make sure I can still get over to the kaboom area. So once again, I'm going to put steel box right here. Put the powder keg right there. And then grab the bonus points real quickly. Yeah. Okay. And then next time I go back over there, I'm going to get the keys from the kabooms. Okay. I think I made a mistake by pushing the steel box down here. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. Yeah, I did. Okay, so where's the steel box supposed to go? Where's the steel box supposed to go? I don't know. I can have the steel box right there, and it won't cause any problems. So I'll just do that. So push the powder keg down. And it's always teleporters that mess me up on what to do next. I need to keep an eye on what teleporters I can use. It's sad really the next Castlevania is going to be a mobile-only pay-to-win game. What the heck? I thought Castlevania was supposed to be like a hardcore platformer game. How do you make it a pay-to-win mobile game? I feel like that's one of the franchises that you'd have to try to screw up. Did you just destroy my prism? Mr. UFO. Mr. UFO. This foo right here, excuse my manners, decided it would be a good idea to destroy my prism. What a foo. I need that prism right. Yeah, I need that prism. You foo? You foo. Okay, well, I need to save the prism then. So, just gonna do what I normally do, except I'm gonna save the prism. So, prism's going down here. There we go. Alright, so I need to save the prism. Make sure the prism doesn't get shot. Okay, doing good so far. So I believe this powder keg goes like this. And then I have to position the steel boxes just right in order to, yeah, collect that key. Okay, I can do that. I'm actually going to turn off my fan. I'm actually getting cold now. Just going to make sure that I don't get too hot now. Okay, so this prism, gosh dang it, I wasn't paying attention. It still is going to be a platformer, but it's confirmed to be paid to win from the Japanese beta testers. Is it like, if you're skilled enough, then you don't need to pay in order to get any of the good stuff? I don't know. I'm still thinking, like, how would you make that series pay to win? Oh my goodness. I guess I'd have to just wait and see. Like, it might be one of those things where it's like Candy Crush, where the payment is blocked behind like a timer system, which is really annoying whenever mobile games do that. I forgot to push the prism. Hang on. Here, yeah, I need to get better with prisms. What am I doing? Am I stuck? No, I'm not stuck. Almost was stuck though. I need to get better with getting good with teleporters because they're simple to use. And I'm still messing up. Okay. I think I'm doing good so far. I just need to make sure I don't die from the UFO. The UFO. Okay, just making sure I don't die. There we go. Ah, shoot. Did I just mess that up? I think I just messed that up. Hang on. Do I have to push? No, I can't push it down. This is like the only way I can push it. Maybe the prisms go in the area right there. Okay, I think the prisms actually go in this part of the water. And the powder keg goes right there. Okay, I got it now. I think I restart. Wait. Do I restart? Let me see if I can still do this. Let me just make sure I don't die a dumb death. Alright, well. Okay, that's no way to do it. So if I have the steel boxes in here already, then I imagine... Plus the developer of the Unreal Engine remake of the first game got a cease and desist from Konami. Oof. So I need a bridge right here and a bridge right here. One of them was gonna be with 2 prisms. The other one is gonna be with a powder keg. This powder keg that I gotta get out from here. Huh. I think I see how to do it. These levels are really difficult. I wonder who made these ones. And I actually like these levels more than the volcano levels. even though they're tougher than the volcano, they're more fair than the volcano levels. Like, I feel like the volcano levels kind of had a bunch of like hidden nonsense, but the void levels are actually, gosh dang it, I feel like the void levels are actually like really well developed. Like, they make you really think about what you have to do. Okay, so I want to save the prism without Yufu shooting at me. There we go. Maybe Miyazaki from Software. Maybe. Alright, let me just make sure. There we go. Okay, so. Oh man, I have to push the powder keg very specifically after I fill in this bridge with the steel boxes. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This level, you gotta do it in a certain order. So the other steel box is over there. Wait. I have to fill in that bridge in order to get that steel box. So I guess I use the prisms. I guess I have. Do I get the powder keg out? Okay, wait. I think I fill in the bottom more water right here instead of the top more. Yeah. Okay. So this actually matters. Instead of the top area right here, I want to fill in the bottom area with the powder keg. Yeah, it's just a lot of minute details like that in the void that you just have to pay attention to. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Konami of America was fine with the remake. It was Konami of Japan that issued the cease and desist. I see. That's unfortunate. Okay. So I go through here. I have to save the prism, but after that I ignore the prism and get the... No, I have to push the powder keg down first. There. Okay, now we're doing better. I forgot to get the bonus point. One simple mistake, and you have to start all over again. And to be fair, I didn't really make much progress, but still, it was one little mistake, and I have to start over. That's how this void goes. And I keep forgetting to push the powder keg down. There. Okay, so grab the bonus points. There we go. Okay, so here's what I have to do. I have to do this. And push the powder keg right there. Then I grab this powder keg and push it all the way to the pink teleporter and over to that body of water. Holy cow, that's a long process. A small price to pay for keg. Why would they care? They haven't done anything with the IP in so long. It's basically that meme about free land. It's free real estate. I don't know. Okay, so now I have to grab the key. Thank you. The steel box isn't going to get in the way, is it? No, I can do this. I can push the powder keg through here. Okay, and then I go back, and I push the powder keg up there into the water. Gotcha. Okay, I'm doing much better now. I'm figuring things out. So now I want to start pushing the steel box. Not get shot. I want to start pushing the steel box over towards the lava. There we go. Then I get the other, the prism. Wait. What? The prism. No. I'm still doing this in the wrong order. The powder keg doesn't go up there. It goes over here. So the powder keg goes over here. I get this prism out. And then I take this prism and the other prism and put it in the water right there. Oh my gosh, what a process. You ever play the Blue Rock beats up a balding old man? I can't say that I have. That sounds like what the heck to me. This level is very interesting. I still don't know how I'm going to get through the kabooms. Okay. So I do this with the powder keg. Oh, you're talking about Mega Man. That would still be a no. Oof. I've never played Mega Man. I've seen Mega Man be played before, though. Okay, I need to figure out how I'm going to do this. Because the steel box is going to be in the way. Oh, you know what? Gosh, this level is so specific. I have to do the steel box up into the lava before I take this powder keg out and push it in over here. You have to have all the minute details hammered out, or else you ain't getting past this level. This level's very specific. Holy cow. Okay. So I do this, and then I push this steel box up into the lava to get it out of the way. Then I get the powder keg, push it into the water over here so I can get the prism and push it over here, and the other prism's pushed in the water. Oy, oy, oy. The only games are called Rockman in Japan, and why is a balding old guy. Oh, Wily. Yep. Wily is a balding old man, I guess. I've never played Mega Man. Looks like a platformer that I would enjoy. So it looks interesting. I'm making progress on my Discord server. It's almost done. I just need to fill out the channels that I've created, and then have KO approve everything. He's gonna be my official Discord server approver. Make sure everything is all right, and then then I will put up the stream game list and take more suggestions for what's put on there. That'll be cool. Alright, I gotta get the steel box out first. What am I doing? Okay, so steel box. I get this. There we go. And then I get the powder keg. And I've also just advertising to people who haven't joined, which I don't think there's anyone watching right now who hasn't joined. Maybe there is, I don't know. Okay. So, now that I've finally done stuff in the correct order. Let me just get this prism out and make sure I don't die in the process. Make sure the prism doesn't die in the process. Gotta be very careful, because a prism will die from being spiked. Okay, so now the prism goes to the pink teleporter. And then I go all the way back. I sink the prism. There we go. And then I get the other prism. There's a red teleporter too. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm actually making progress in this level. Gee whiz. But again, this is a really cool level. I want to get the steel box through the pink teleporter. Okay, gotcha. Well, make sure I get the keys right here. Make sure I don't die. Okay. So many needles. Now, the only thing left to do is to get the last 4 keys. I have to plan this one out, because if I am not careful, I'm going to die. Okay, so I think I want to go right there when the kabooms are looping back around. I would run to that little section right there to make sure I don't die. Make a quick sprint for the keys, and then hide in this section right here to make sure I don't get hit by the kabooms. Okay, I see. Okay, so I need to go as soon as the kabooms loop back around. Okay. So I hide right here. And then I make a sprint for the keys, and then I hide right here. What the heck? That tight timing. There we go. Okay. Holy crap. I have done it. Just make sure I don't die here. I need to get through the red teleport without getting hit. There we go. Phew, I made it. Come on, you lot. Let's go. You lot. We're now a lot. Oh my goodness. Well, that was an interesting level. Sequences, yeah, you definitely had to go through those very specific sequences in order to complete that level. It was very fun, though. That was only half an hour. Only half an hour. The only thing I know about Mega Man is a theory that's full of holes. I see. Alright, oh, we got everybody here now. 15 minutes. I'm sorry, what? Oh, gosh. This level sounds like it's gonna take forever. Alrighty then. Okay, so I imagine both of these collapse. Can have two people walk across them before it collapses, yes. Okay, so two people enter. Each one. Oh, gosh. This is gonna take a while. Okay, so we got a black teleporter, which goes right there. We got pink teleporters, blue teleporters. Oh, gosh. So it looks like I have to push the steel boxes through the black teleporter. And there's going to be some specific steel boxes that I can't push at all because they're stuck. Gotcha. And do I have to fill in this area with steel boxes? It looks like it. Or I open the red, white, and blue gate. So patriotic. Red, white, and blue gates. Oh, but no, I have to... Those are on the other side too. So once I get those open, then I can cross. There's a bunch of powder kegs right there. I imagine the UFOs are going to have to shoot it? Question mark. As the theory saying that Mega Man is supposed to be a game about the thing that happened in the end of World War II. I see. Well, you never know. As long as the evidence supports it. Okay. So these prisms, I imagine, are going to have to fill in the bridge to the pink teleporter. Because prisms cannot go on lava. So I imagine I want to use the first two steel boxes to get over to the conveyor button, which I will stop the conveyors so I can get the prisms. How many steel boxes do I have available to me? There's 6 in the middle that are completely inaccessible. So that leaves 7 steel boxes. So 6 go right here, and one of them goes right here in order to help out the prisms. So 3 prisms and 1 steel box goes right there. So I have to use all of the non-stuck steel boxes. Gotcha. Well, now that I have a plan. I think that's a pretty good plan, actually. Okay. And then I would have to... Looks like I'd have to push the boulders in order to eliminate the boxes. But in a manner to where... it looks like there's conveyors underneath the boxes as well. Plus the theory leans heavily on the theme of permanent self-ban. I see. So it looks like I need 2 boxes to be kept alive in order to make it to the yellow teleporter. And the yellow teleporter goes to the star. Okay. Let me reset the level because I already wasted like 3.5 minutes. Alright. So I need 2 steel boxes first for the conveyor button. Okay. So, 2 steel boxes to the black teleporter. Looks like they can be pushed any which direction, just as long as they answer. So I imagine I want to do this first. Push the steel box right here, and then go right here. Have someone else join me. Hey, Kuki. Kuki will join Loof. Pig will join Stinky. I guess it doesn't really matter since we can go through teleporters. Yeah, so Loof can push the steel box through the black teleporter. Okay, there we go. Ah, gosh dang, I was trying to be speedrun. Whoops. Yeah, the beginning right here doesn't really matter because they're all going to meet up. They're all connected through the black teleporter anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Alright, so let's do what I did before, except not be bad. Wait, right in Blue Gate. Yep. USA! Okay, so Pig helps out Loof. Okay. Very patriotic. Alright, I gotta be careful to not get hit by the prisms. Need one more steel box. Yeah, Pig can help me out with that one again. I imagine these are the 2 steel boxes that I actually have to go into the... Well, no, because there's floor everywhere. Not gonna worry too much about it. Okay, now we can turn off the conveyor button. So Stinky can go ahead, get the prisms. Yeah, Loof will stay on the conveyor button to make sure that the prisms don't keep on going. I want to use 1 steel box only for the water. The rest I want to use for the lava. I might as well get started on getting the steel boxes over. Okay, hang on. I want to think this through. I want 1 steel box. I want to make sure the prisms can actually get over to the water. And I imagine I'm going to need Stinky's help with that. I want to push 1 steel box into the water, and then the rest are prisms. I want to make sure none of the steel boxes get stuck also. So maybe I do push some of the... Here, okay, Pig will wait right here. Stinky will go through the black teleporter and help Pig get the steel boxes into the lava on the other side. Okay, I think that's the best way to do it. Yeah, this is fine. Well, I want Stinky to be over here now. There we go. And Pig's right there. There we go. I want to be careful. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't really matter how I push the steel boxes through the black teleporter. Okay. Well, I still want to make sure that... I'm going to do it like this. There. Okay, 1 steel box into the water. Pig will push the steel box over to the black teleporter. Okay, and then I believe I want to use a singular prism. If this game has walking bombs, then why doesn't it have rocket slimes? I don't know. It has robots. It has robots and aliens, so I don't know. There's just the creatures in this game are very unique. You have robots, you have coils, you have jumping coils, you have cannons, sentient cannons, which just stay there and fire all day long. And yeah, walking bombs. That was another reference. I see. Okay, I want to push the prisms through. Oh boy. Okay, so there's a steel box in the way. I imagine that steel box isn't going to be too much of a problem, but I do have to get out of the way. So Stinky, come help. Kuki's been doing nothing, by the way. Shoot. Okay. So the steel box is going to go right here for now. Now, I need to get a prism. So what was the other reference then? Okay, hang on. I need to be careful how I push this prism. I think I'm going to push it this way. Yeah. Okay, so it's going to go like this. There we go. Okay. Now I got the prism. Now the steel box. Whatever. Let's just get the prisms out of the way first before I push the steel box over to the lava. Completing my journey. Okay. Oops. Okay, hang on. Still want to be careful. I want to be semi-fast. I have 15 minutes on this level. That's a long time limit for a level. Holy cow. Okay. One more prism. I guess prisms kind of act as the object that can that sinks in water but can't go in lava. Because we have no real other use for the prisms. I mean, reflectors serve that purpose too, but maybe reflectors can trigger your OCD since there's two different reflectors in only one type of prism. It's a reference to Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slimes, the game where you're a slime that drives a tank. You drive a tank and not a rocket. Oh my gosh. That sounds powerful. And fun. Okay. Now I want to make sure that the steel box is pushed properly to the last spot in the lava. So I will position myself right here. There we go. I'm doing good on this level so far. This level hasn't actually taken me that long. Okay. Last steel box. I'm just gonna do it like this. There. Okay. Now one person's gonna go through the blue teleporter, and 3 people are gonna go through the pink teleporter. Stinky, you go. And then everyone else is gonna red, white, and blue their way over through the pink teleporter. Make sure no missteps or we're dead. Also, everything above the patriotic buttons are fake invisible walls. Hey, pig. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Join America, pig. It's basically Power Rangers, but you're a slime. I see. Okay, now I think it can get through. Oh! That's interesting. We have a wall of fire. I imagine that was as intentional as they get. Okay, hang on. So I don't know what to do. The conveyors are blocked by the boxes. I don't know where I want to put. I imagine I want to push a boulder to the left of the key. I mean, obviously I can't get through that wall of fire. That sounds strange when you said it out loud. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the conveyor button is right there. Oh, but it makes it so I can get through. Interesting. Okay, so I think I want to have 2 more boulders blocking the cannon fire or UFO fire. But I need to do it cleverly. I need to be smart. One of these boulders is not going to survive. How the heck am I going to do this? I need one of these boulders to, I guess, block a wall. Oh my gosh. I think I know what to do, but I hate having to do it. So I go like this. Push the boulder down, push the boulder like this. I go all the way down here into this area and just be careful and walk around. And there we go. There we go. Okay, so there's another blockage. And now one more boulder. One of these boulders is going to have to go. It's you. You're stuck. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. You are the weakest rock. Plus you shoot around like a pinball by stretching yourself, and it's the entire gimmick of the game, including the tank parts. Oy, oy, oy. Dragon Quest sure has interesting games. Okay, now the boulders are blocking out the cannon fire, and I can collect the keys, and I can press the green button to let my friends free. Now I have to hold down the conveyor button for everybody so that I can push the 2 boxes where... Okay, no, the bonus points are at the very end of the level next to the star. Gotcha. Okay, open the gate. And then Stinky, you're going to have to move. Loof... There we go. Okay, got the box through. And now we're good. Okay, we are good. Oh boy. Those dang UFOs. Holy crap. Okay, that was kind of a stressful level, but luckily I kind of nailed it. I kind of like first tried it, except it wasn't first try, it's more like second try. Okay. Yeah, strange games like that Dragon Quest sub-series where it's basically weirder Pokemon. I see. Okay. This is the final level in the void. We have made it through all of Wonderland. We have crossed the entirety of Wonderland and explored... We have explored the entirety of Wonderland. Yeah, that was fast. It was actually kind of an easier level. It was just a bigger level. Yeah, final attack time. Well, actually, this is the second to final attack. The penultimate level. Escape from the void. Friends, we must get to the heart of the void. Only there will we find our way through. Oh my gosh. There's a rainbow star. But we gotta make sure we get through without dying. Oh gosh, we got a boulder puzzle. We have got a boulder puzzle. We need 10 boulders to get through the water. I'm serious, start playing Final Attack from Metal Slug. Is that like a song or a level? Okay, we need 11 boulders. Maybe 12 No, there's no way to get a boulder on top of the purple button. Okay, it's a song, yeah. Okay, we need 11 boulders. Because we need an 11th boulder to kill the powder keg. But then how are we going to push the purple button? Let me just see what the teleporters do. Is there a purple button over here? There's a red teleporter, a blue teleporter, and a green teleporter. Okay, and then what of... Wait. Pink teleporter. Oh, they all... Oh. Oh, I see. Why did I not look at teleporter colors? I thought this yellow teleporter teleported up to the pink teleporter. And if it's because it's the final boss theme and this is the final level. It's not the final level. This is the, well, I mean, this is the final level of Void. But, there's only one more level after this. Okay, so the purple button I press and it lets my friends through. Because the pink teleporter is over here. So they cross with the green, red, and blue teleporter. I cross with the yellow teleporter. Where's the yellow teleporter? Right there. Oh, gosh. Wait, do we need more boulders? We don't need more boulders, right? It'll just start sliding. Or maybe the UFOs will just start... Maybe something will happen. I don't think I can get boulders through here, though, so... Maybe I can. Hang on. Yellow teleporter? I'll check it again. Okay, here it is. No, the yellow teleporter can... Boulders cannot go through the yellow teleporter. Gotcha. Not epic music time. Okay. This is the ultimate boulder puzzle. I need to get 11 boulders across the water. Boulders that are hugging the wall can't make it. So boulders on the top, on the very top level and the very bottom level cannot go through to the water. So therefore, the top 2 boulders and the bottom 3 boulders can't get through. So I need to keep that in mind. 11 boulders, jeez. And there's how many boulders here? There's 17, but wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to get every single one of these middle boulders, except for one, across the water. Every single boulder, except for one. Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes. That's gonna be difficult. I might not want to start with that. But then what? Then this, maybe? And then what? And then what? Ugh. So only one of these boulders in the middle can't get through. All the rest have to. Alright, let's try something like this then. Okay, I don't... so this... something else. This. This should be good. All of this. So go like this, and then 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 this. Okay, I think I actually have a good idea of what to do now. So I'm getting a bunch of boulders across. Shoot. Okay, so this boulder is out of commission. 6 boulders left. There's 6 boulders. Yeah. How though? And this and that and this and that and that. Yeah, exactly. I think I accidentally trapped one of the boulders. I'm not gonna restart just yet. I will. I might. Oh wait. How do I do this? I need to get this boulder down. I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. How am I gonna get these boulders across to the water? Huh. Let me see something. Come on, Camerson, use your power mathematical. Thank you. Not really sure how math this is. Well, here's the thing. If I push this boulder to the right, then the boulder right there becomes inaccessible. It's adventure time. I think I pushed the boulder, this boulder below me down. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Maybe. Maybe that's good. Mustachio, yeah. So one of those boulders to the left is going to become inaccessible, but I have to use that boulder to help the other boulders. Okay, so I go like this, the boink boink. Okay. I think this is pretty good. I wonder what the final level is going to be like. I actually hope that it takes me a while because otherwise this stream is going to be short. The previous Secret World stream that I did, I got 5 levels done in 3 hours. That is not that many levels in 3 hours. And content. Okay. So one of these boulders is going to be sacrificed. I believe it's going to be the boulder on the very left. I believe so because I don't see any other way. But this boulder... Yeah. Yeah, the boulder on the left also can't make it because it's hugging the leftmost wall. And yeah, I can't get it out. So it's the boulder on the leftmost that's also stuck. But every other boulder in the middle has to find a way through. And I believe I'll be able to do that. I think I push this boulder down. I go like this. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I believe I actually wanted this boulder to actually be right here. So that this boulder I can push down and... You know the rest. Shoot. Okay, I think I messed up. Dang it. So I need... Wait, 3 more boulders. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. At least we have the Netflix series, which is going to have hour-long episodes. Oh, cool. That sounds nifty. I was actually watching Adventure Time through a reactor that's reacting to all the episodes of Adventure Time. But right now his channel was copyright striked. So his channel was taken down. So until he gets it back up or figures something else out, then I can't watch his reactions to the Adventure Time episodes. I believe I was on his like around season 7 or 8 reaction for that show. Adventure Time was a really cool show. Okay, so I go like this. There we go. And that other series, Pendleton Ward is working on that. Oh, Pendleton Ward, yeah. The creator of Adventure Time. So working on that. Looks really gruesome. Oof. Okay, so this boulder, this boulder, this boulder, this boulder, this boulder. This boulder's gonna take some work to get to over here. Okay. And then Wait, how's this gonna work? I want this boulder. I want to push it below. I want to push it below. But then the other boulder is going to be stuck. But if I push this boulder to the right... Wait, no, I can do this. I'm dumb. I can do that. Okay. Then I do this. Yes. Okay. Then we have one last boulder to break the powder keg. Gotcha. I loved Adventure Time. It was one of the remaining good shows on Cartoon Network. I'm trying to think what other show was good on Cartoon Network that's airing right now. I would say Infinity Train, but I actually haven't really seen any of that. So I can't say for certain on that. I'm pretty sure there was like one other one. I was watching Mau Mau for a little bit online, but lost interest after a little while. Okay, so Loof, Kuki, and Peeg go through the teleporter. Okay. And now Stinky. And now something's going to happen. We arrived in the void by perpetual motion. Could this also be our way out? Perpetual motion. It was at one level. We have powder kegs. We need to press the buttons. If you're thinking of regular show, that series. No, I'm not thinking of regular show. Oh, no, I didn't see that. I didn't see that UFO there. Shoot. So there's UFOs guarding every single one of the buttons. I see. Okay, so I need this UFO. Oh, I see what I need to do. I need to press the button and then quickly get back on the conveyor. Okay. Might be what I'm thinking of. I'm not thinking of Steven Universe also. I lost interest in that show a little while ago too. Not really sure what other shows are on Cartoon Network. Oh well. So this goes like this. Yes, okay. So I gotta do that boulder puzzle over again, but I know what I'm doing, so should go by pretty fast. And also I know how to get past the UFOs. So we have to exit the void the same way that one of the levels was, with perpetual motion. Okay. So I do this. Boink. This boulder's gonna take a little while to get through. Okay. And then this one. There we go. And then this. There isn't any good shows from what I've seen, only a few mediocre ones, yeah. Not a fan of Teen Titans Go. Yeah. Alright, let me just get everybody through again. Okay, everybody's back through. Now here's what I do. I let everyone loose, and then I have to push the button and then quickly step back on. For everybody. Oh boy, now there's a box generator in here. Oh, it's getting loud. It's gonna start getting loud actually. I think there's generators in each one of these pyramids. Yeah. And it's just mass destroying boxes. We're leaving the void. Here we go. We are out of here. We mastered the void. And there we go. That Thundercats show was made because the producer wanted to ruin the series for his younger brother. Oh, he wants to ruin it? Why? It's dumb. Don't ruin a show on purpose. Isn't that like the Isn't like the Thundercats series made by the same animators as OKKO? I also need to finish watching that show too. Okay. A magical gate blocks the way ahead. It can only be unlocked by 8 rainbow stars. Will you pay the toll? Yes. Okay. This is the last level. Stinker Rescue. Oh, apparently it's... If I press down, it goes back over to the void. If I press any direction, it looks like it goes back to the void. Epic music time. I don't think I'm going to put epic music intentionally for this level. I'm pressing all the directions just to make sure. I mean, we're going to have this music. We're going to have this basic music. Alright, well, Here's what I'm hoping. I'm actually hoping that this level is tough as heck. Because I want this level... I want this stream to go on for a little bit longer. Longer than it has. Because I've only been streaming for a little over an hour. And I want this to be a good length stream. Without having to play any other game tonight. But this is going to be the last level of Wonderland Secret Worlds. We're finally going to be rescuing the Stinkers. The thing that we set off to do at the very beginning of the game over at my house. At Stinky's Cove, I went through Windy Hills. I went through Wonder Town. I went through the plains. Plains weren't really that difficult. I went through the Creepy Keep. I went through the Foggy Mountains. I went through Fire Island. I went through the volcano. I went through Forever Forest. I went through Wasteland. And I went through the Void. All to save these Stinkers. The producer wants to ruin the series because his brother liked the original series. Well, maybe he means ruin as in like... I don't know. I don't think he's like actually gonna like actually ruin it. I think he's just going to make it like different from the original. Okay. Stinker rescue. Finally, the little stinkers are... Look at them. Each one must be rescued to complete the level. Look at this. Little stinkers. Oh, we don't have keys anymore. Look, instead of where it says keys, it says safe. We have to save the little stinkers. They're gonna be the replacement for the keys in this level. Little stinkers just waving. Is that was his intention? There's a lot of timers too. We haven't seen timers in forever. But apparently this level is gonna be really long. Okay. Boy, oh boy, is this a level. Wow. So here's Loof, here's Kukey, and here's Peeg. This level is massive. I think this will take me a good... I feel like this level is going to take me well over an hour. What is this puzzle button gate chamber? So, you remember that ultimate level at the end of the first Wonderland game? Yeah, this is that, but more ultimate. Holy crap. So, if I remember correctly, there is actually no gate for this level. As soon as I save all 12 stinkers, then the level is going to be over. What is this? Castlevania Circle of Moon? I don't know. Okay. So, we got an ice cube for some reason. Don't know what that's for. Oh boy. I don't know, maybe this is an ice cube generator? Yeah, it is. So that's gonna start going in a circle. We need to enter the blue teleporter or to rescue this stinker. They're so tiny, look at them! They're babies! Baby stinkers. Oh my goodness. Alright, we gotta get through the green teleporter to rescue that stinker. And both of them are located at the end of this hallway. Do I actually want to destroy the level layout? Is kind of weird. Yeah, it's a final level layout. It's like everything that I've learned through this adventure all combined into one level. Like everything is here except maybe the ghosts and rainbow spirits. I imagine I don't really know if I want to destroy the ice cubes. I don't know what purpose that would serve. Alright, where's the red teleporter? Red teleporter is... Where's the red teleporter? Okay, here's the red teleporter. Gotcha. So this is where Loof can join me. Okay, so I have to do this section all by myself. So yeah, steel box can wait right there then. Yeah. Steel box waits right there. Yay! Thank you for saying that's cute. Yeah, we saved the first stinker. My question is correct because Circle of the Moon's layout looks like the designer had a stroke. Oof. Oh gosh. I have to destroy the steel box, don't I? Or at least get it onto the conveyor. So I need to get the steel box onto the conveyor. Loof can't help me with that. And I don't think... So it looks like I have to destroy the steel box. And then get the steel box generator working so that it gets a steel box onto the ice. How I do that, I'm not sure actually. Loof? Only if I press the conveyor button, because there's conveyors right here, and Loof can't cross the conveyors. So maybe I need to press one of these timer buttons. Gosh, there's so much in this level. Okay, hang on. Maybe I push the steel box through the blue teleporter. What would happen if I were to push a steel box into a stinker? Okay, so the stinker counts as a key, which means boxes can't pass through them. Stinker's just like, I don't know. Okay, so I need to destroy the steel box. Or get it running on the thing. This seems like a Dark Souls level physically and mentally and emotionally. Yep. I'm looking forward to it, actually. I'm looking forward to solving this level because it's going to take a while. It's going to take a lot of perseverance. And it's going to be a good final level, I feel like. This looks like a good final level. I like how there's just like one coily just to include it. I'm looking forward to this level, honestly. Especially the fact that it's going to take me a while. I am ready. I am definitely ready. It's going to be the level of a lifetime. Okay. You want to become the game. You want to become the game. You got to beat the game. Dude, when I get to the game Return to Wonderland, Return to Wonderland is the game after this game. There's a level editor for that game. So once I get to Return to Wonderland, I'll be able to create my own levels. So if I ever have the desire to do that, then I gotta master all the elements of the game and create the best level I can. Alright, but first I need to... Do I actually need to destroy the ice cube? I don't know. Maybe I use the ice cube to destroy the steel box. I don't think there's a way to do that, actually. None of those are fake walls. I believe fake walls in this level have, like, some sort of indication. I don't think there's any fake walls in this level. Macho Man Camerson. Yeah, brother! Oh, my goodness. Okay, so red teleporter. Yeah, so I can't destroy the steel box through the red teleporter. I can't really destroy it through the green teleporter. It's just going to slide back on my butt. So, yeah, I need to destroy the steel box. I don't really see a good way to do that. So the only way I can see... And Hulk KO. Yeah, KO's here too. And KO has a Hulk emoji if he wants to use that. Although it's going to have a Final Fantasy skin because the streamer who has that emote, Barry, has a Final Fantasy related skin. Yeah, the one where Barry goes like, but right now it's Final Fantasy-ified. Yeah, that one. Okay, so the only way I can see to destroy the steel box is if I have Loof's help. But the only way I can see Loof helping me is if the conveyor is turned off. So I'm going to switch to Kyuki for now. I'm going to switch to Kyuki. Pig. What is Pig going to do? Oh, Pig's... It's beef right now. Looks like what Pig has to do is push the boulders, and then while the boulders are rolling, I have to push the boulder on the right down, so that it gets out of the way of the cannon. Yeah. Looks like we have to get the boulders out of the way for the cannon to actually shoot. We have to get the coily out of the way. Let me save this stinker. I believe I would have to position the reflectors just right. I love serial sub-gifters. I believe I would have to position the reflectors in just the position so that the cannon... And I have to get the boulders out of the way, too. I have to get the boulders out of the way. I'd have to figure out a way to get the boulders out of the way. And then position the reflectors so that the box gets destroyed so I can actually cross. So what I'm really looking at is that timer button right there. Hang on. There's a timer button right there. And it kind of requires me to go through all this nonsense. But also I have to get peek through the pink teleporter. Where's the pink teleporter? Where's the other pink teleporter? I should say. See a UFO right there. Really? Okay, pink teleporter's right. Oh, so that's like a one-way. I see. I mean, unless I turned off the... Well, no, I would have to turn off the conveyor button or else I wouldn't be able to get back from the pink teleporter. So it looks like I need Loof's help. Pixel Bob Ross believes me. Thank you, Pixel Bob Ross. It looks like I need Loof's help in order to help Cukie across the buttons. And maybe Stinky's help? So it looks like this Tinker is going to take a while to save because I need to destroy the steel box. In order to do that, I probably need to sink the steel box into the water in order for it to be destroyed and to activate this generator. Okay. Oh, dude, I am so ready for this level. And so does I see Caress. I see. I'm sorry. Oh, I see a fake wall. Hang on. I see a fake wall. Aha. What is this supposed to do? Oh, it's a maze. We got a maze. We got a maze. Hang on. We got a maze. We got a fake wall maze. Why can't I go through here? Oh, because there's water right there. Wait, what? Is there like a box pushing puzzle inside of the fake wall maze? Are you serious? Sounds kind of absurd. Illusionary will ahead, therefore try praise the sun. Good. Yeah, this is quite the maze. Okay. So can I actually go through... Oh, I can go through here too. There's a box right there. What am I doing? I feel like I need to like map out the inside of this maze before I actually do it. So, okay. I can do that. It's going to be trial and error, but I can do that. Yeah, this is kind of a silly puzzle, but I can figure it out. I can live with this. So, this is real, this is real, this is real. So everything inside of this area right here is real. There's just a wall in the middle. That's not. And then there's a box. Okay, so this entire area. I see. I've mapped it all out in my head. Gotcha. Okay. So what of the box then? Okay, so if the box is right here, and I have the entire area mapped out in my head, then the box is going to go like this. And then I go up here like this. So it's an invisible box pushing puzzle that you have to memorize the layout for in order to do. But I was able to do it, so that's good. So now that the box is out of the way, can I actually get through here now? No? Okay, no. So this part was just to save that stinker. Gotcha. That part wasn't that difficult. You just have to, like, memorize the layout of the wall, the interior of the walls. And that's honestly not that unforgiving, so I'll live with that. I'll live with that. So all you have to do is push that box up there, and then you're done in this area. Now here's a tricky part. I think I'm going to have Loof come down here, but at some point the conveyors are going to be turned off, I think, so that I can get Loof back up here and help to get this stinker right here. And then Stinky's probably going to have to come down here too. But I think I want to make sure that the steel box isn't isn't in a position. Maybe the stinkers have to be in a position to where I can. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna push that steel box, and I think the steel box is gonna be trapped right there, but I need to time it correctly so that when I go to this green teleporter, I have someone else at the bottom of the green teleporter, so that I slide over to the stinker. You could say you don't have a wall to lean on. Yeah. Okay, so this steel box, whatever. Just gonna push it out of the way. Alright, I can't do that yet, but I can get the stinker. Thank you for saving me. Okay. Yeah, I'm just checking all the walls. Oh. Oh. There's fake walls right here. So I can destroy the steel box. There we go. That didn't destroy... Okay, wait. That must mean there's more steel boxes in this level. Are there any other steel boxes in this level then? That I have to destroy? I don't think so. I don't see any other steel boxes in this level. Yeah, I wonder what that's a generator of, because it's not steel box. Beat this level, you need a good plan. Yep. Alright, let me try something else then. Now that I know that I can do that. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Literally whatever. Well, before I say literally whatever, let me just make sure I don't die. Well, I can't die, actually. Okay, so that's going to go right there. What am I doing? So the steel box is going to go right there. I go through here. Yeah, I need a good plan. I need to plan ahead. So here's what I'm going to do. I can do this now. I can push the steel box right here. Why did I go to the right? Okay. Now the steel box is circling around. So now, once the steel box is below the green teleporter, I'm going to teleport and exit the upside. There we go. Got it. Okay. So that's that stinker. So I don't need to turn off the conveyor buttons. And Loof, get the energy drink ready. This might take a while. Let's save this stinker. Okay, so that's 3 stinkers down. I should probably not do that until I know for sure that I'm going to go through all the level. Okay, so now Stinky and Loof can help Kyuki get through this section. Peak's trapped, so... oh gosh. So, it looks like I'm going to push the blue and red buttons, and then someone pushes the purple button. Stinky pushes the red button. Kyuki goes on through. Kyuki pushes the... Well, hang on. What button is... Okay, that's the red button. So Loof goes to the red button. Oh, Stinky... Oh, never mind. Loof... So this button... Wait, no. Kyuki goes to this button. Stinky goes to the green button. Loof can get out through this way. Hold the button down for Stinky so that he can get through. Thank God he didn't fail when he tried to walk on water. Okay. Now, because of this changeable conveyor, 2 will go up and 1 will go down. So, Stinky goes up. Loof goes down. Kyuki goes up. Okay. So now we gotta get through this entire section. And into the... We need to get that stinker. We need a box, though. So the box is right there. So we need to push this box. Get out to here. And then... Yeah, we can do that with 2 stinkers. Okay. Alright, so this whole room is just an area for Stinky, Loof, and Kyuki. Okay, so we need to get the box pushed properly, but also need to have someone be right here for when the box comes around. So Loof can stand on the red button, and that's it. But if someone holds down the green and light blue button, then he can hold on the green button. Gotcha. Is Sans responsible for this level? No. Sans was invented in 2015. This game came out in 2004 or 2005. Either one of those dates. This is an older game, so yeah. There's a greater evil behind this. Okay. So, Loof can only get through from either the red and white button or the green and light blue button. So Loof needs to help these 2 get over here. But he can only hold down the green and red and green buttons. So, if Loof holds down, and there's red, white, and yellow buttons over here. So Kyuki, someone needs to go up here because there's someone hold on the red button. Oh wait, no, Loof would hold on the red button. Stinky will hold on the yellow button, and then Kyuki can get through here. Then he went back in under the time to make sure you have a bad time. Yeah. Alright, I'm working backwards to solve this part. I need someone to go up here. So Loof will hold down the red button. Kyuki will hold down the purple button. So I can go up here. Now we need to get Loof across. So... Wait, there's no way to get Loof... Wait, no, there is. I need to push the light blue button and the green button for Loof to get across to this green button. Gotcha. Okay. Now I hold... I think I keep the... Yeah, I keep that button hit down. So now Kyuki can go over here. And Kyuki can press the yellow button. Loof... Oh, shoot. Red and white. Okay, hang on. I can't get through there. Yeah, I can't get through there because Kyuki... Wait. Yeah, that's yellow button. We have red button and purple button. Purple button's all the way over there. So I think I need Loof's help. I think Kyuki has to actually stay over there. Okay, so Stinky, get Kyuki over there. Yeah, this level's insane. I love it though. So I hold down the purple button. And Loof has to hold down the red button. So Stinky gets Loof back across with Kyuki holding on the green button. So Loof can get back across to the red button. And then Kyuki holds on the purple button. So now Stinky can get through here. Gotcha. Wait, can Kyuki get across? Okay, so there's a purple, yellow and green. Shoot. Yellow and green. Okay, hang on. I might need to think this through a little bit. So I need Kyuki to get up there too. Now that Stinky's over here, but can Stinky actually help? I need to have the yellow and green buttons held. Yellow and green. Oh, but I need to get Loof over there. I can hold down the white button with Stinky. And the red button with Kyuki. Okay, there we go. So Loof pushes the green button. Stinky pushes the yellow button. So Kyuki can get through here. And then Stinky pushes the red button. Oh no, do I need to get Loof back across there? Loof needs to cross green and light blue. I don't think that's possible unless I get Stinky back over there. So red and white. Nope. Green and blue. On the subject of Undertale, will you play Deltarune after it's done being developed? Maybe. I could put that on my stream game list. I already have Undertale on my stream game list because Cherry Mouse wanted it to be on there. Okay, so how's Kyuki get out of that in here? Either red or yellow or... Yeah, so I need to get Loof over to the red button. Either through the green and light blue or red and white. So I need to get Stinky back up there. But in order to do that, I need to have Loof. Red. No. Wait. So green. No, I can't. How am I supposed to do this one? Am I stuck? Might be stuck. Well, no, I'm not stuck. I can just. So how am I getting Kyuki through here? You want to develop a game? Well, good luck. I do not have any tips before I'm not a game developer. Okay, so how's Loof doing this? Do I have to get Stinky back through here? No, because I'm just gonna end up going around in a circle, right? If I get Stinky back through there. I mean, it's the only thing I can see to do right now, so I guess I will. So, green button. And then I get Loof back through. Oh, but I have to have Stinky holding down the green button. There. Okay, so now he gets the red button. And you're 13. Oh boy. Definitely good luck. If you want to practice game developing skills, there's actually a website that I used to go on called Scratch. It's a really cool website where it's like basic coding blocks and to create like games, videos, other projects, stuff like that. It's really cool. Pretty sure it's like scratch.mit.edu is the URL for that. Okay, so how am I getting Kyuki across? I think I'm stuck. Well, not yet. Let me just get Kyuki across, even though I feel like I'm going in circles now. So I have to hold on the red button. Wait, Stinky get across. No, but I want for Stinky to get across. The P is going to be bad, isn't it? The P? You mean Pig? You mean like this section over here? Probably. But I'm just doing one thing at a time right now. I'm doing this whole entire button gate madness. Oh, puberty. I just forget what puberty was like. I mean, your voice changes and stuff like that. And other stuff, you have breakouts. And other stuff. I'm gonna run out of time on this level, but I just want to get through this button maze first before that happens. I just want to know what to do here. Because I feel like I need both of them up here, if that's possible. But it would have to be green and yellow, and Loof... Well, hang on. So I go over to the green. I get Stinky. No, I'm going in a circle, aren't I? What? I think I need to get both characters up here. Is what needs to happen. I need to get both characters up here. Well, let me start with Stinky first. And then I need to get Cukie up here. But it requires a red button. Or actually no, let's do this. Let's have Cukie get up here. But a yellow button is required. Or I could do purple and red. I'm already mistaken for an adult most of the time, so nothing will really change. I see. Let me try this. Let me get Leaf back to the red button. And then I want to get I want to get Stinky up there, and then with that, I should be able to get Cukie up there. So I want to get Stinky up there. No, but in order to get Stinky up there, I'm just gonna restart the level. Hang on. I'm restarting the level because I need to reset the time, anyways. All right, so let's do this whole section over again. Oops. There. Okay, and then I do this. There. Whoops. I need the bonus points. I need those bonus points, dude. There we go. Okay. So then we're good. And then Leaf goes to the invisible box maze. I've already memorized how to do it. Okay, so that's 3 sneakers. And then I help Cukie with the stupid maze. Okay. So red and blue. And then I push the what was it? Red. And then the purple. And Leaf can get through. And push the light blue. And push the green. And then Stinky gets through. And then Kiki gets through. So that part's easy. This part is easy. It's just the next part is difficult. But I think I know what to do now. So I'm going to try it out. I think I want to get both characters up here at the same time. Well, not at the exact same time, but like, I need Loop's help. I think Loop needs to hold the red button. Or the... Okay, so there's yellow, light blue, and green buttons up here. So that means Loop has to hold the green button. Excuse me. Loop has to hold the green button. And there's yellow... No. Well, okay. Let's get someone up there first. Cukie, you get up there. And then Loop goes over to push the green button. So, green and light blue. Right. And then Cukie goes over to the yellow. Okay, there we go. I need both characters up here. That's how I do it. So then I have Loop go back over to the... Okay, there we go. We got it. We got this. So Loop goes over to the red button again. Cukie holds the yellow button. Stinky crosses through. And then holds down the yellow button for Cukie. And that's it. That's all I have to do. Oh, but also we need to get Loop back through here. So Loop... We can hold down the red button. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Shoot. There. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Now we have everyone across. And then we get everyone positioned for the box pushing. Okay. When Loop goes over here. There we go. All right, more time. Now this is going to be a matter of remembering what buttons I'm holding. So Kyuki is going to cross while Stinky and Loof switch between buttons. So Loof entered first. Okay. And then Loof goes to the green button. Kyuki moves. Stinky goes to the red button. And Kyuki moves again. All Shovel Knight, he doesn't know how to use a shovel right. Oof. How am I going to get Stinky and Loof back over? Because that only stops those conveyor buttons. So I imagine I need to hold down more buttons. Well, okay, hang on. So Stinky and Loof are holding down, we're holding down the red and green buttons. So is it possible that Kyugi can help them? Well, maybe. Okay, so blue, pink, green, and red. Kyuki will have to hold down the pink and red buttons. Stinky will have to hold down the blue and green buttons. Yeah, I think that was intentional to rhyme, right? Okay, so Kyuki goes back over. Wait. Yeah, I just want to make sure. It rhymes all the time. Okay, so we got red and purple. There we go. Okay, now Kyuki holds down the purple button. Stinky holds down that button. And then Stinky switches to the green button. Loof moves. Kyuki switches over to the red button. And Loof moves. Okay. Wait. Again. I think Stinky holds down the purple button for Loof to get across, and then Loof helps. Shoot, okay. Blue. Like a guy looking at the light that burns the sky. Oof. Okay, so how am I doing this with getting Stinky back? So we need blue, purple, green, and red. Blue, purple, green, and red. I need blue, purple, green, and red. Blue, purple, green, and red. Shoot, how am I going to do this? Do I have Loof go over there? Shoot, I think I messed this up. Maybe I can get Loof back. So that's red and white, green and light blue. Alright, let me get Loof back then. Oh no. Okay, so Stinky. Gosh dang it. Hold down the red button. Kyuki gets through. Kyuki's gonna help out Stinky. Go back over. Okay, so green and light blue. I need to actually get over there though. I'm holding down the red button. Stinky needs to hold down the purple button for Loof to cross. So hold on that one. There we go. So now Kyuki can cross back over. It's like in Dark Souls where you cry because you died. Oof. Sounds rough, buddy. Okay. So now Loof needs to cross. So, oh shoot. Purple. There we go. Is this a simulator? I don't know. Okay, so there we go. Kyuki passes back on through. Okay. Now we're safe again, but now I want to go up here. I'm going to go up here and help Stinky get through. Okay, so blue and green. Shoot. Oh no, Loof has access to blue and green. So Loof, blue and green. Oh no. Can I do this part? There's only one blue button, right? Or two of them actually. So blue, purple, green, and red. He's an emulator to play split tracks because the copy on eBay is upwards of $500. Oh, geez. Oh, my butt's starting to hurt. This is a tough level. Makes me think a lot. Is there like another fake wall somewhere that I can just head back with? No? Alright, cool. Stinky has to exit this way. How do I want to position the characters so that they can actually get across? So someone needs to hold down the blue and green button. And red and purple. Do both. Okay, so blue and pink. Split Tracks is a good Zelda game. Oh, Spirit Tracks. That's not much money. Or too much money, I should say. Do I need to do Peaks part first? But I need help with someone in order to actually get through it. Wait, okay, hang on. I'm just going to do some experimenting. I'm going to get Loof back across. So Kuki, hold down the red button. Stinky, hold down the purple button. I'm going to get Kuki back over there. And then I want to push the conveyor button and see if... Well, first, hang on. Let's get Loof back. So I pay $1 million on a cow for the first Mario Brothers. Okay, so Kuki goes right here. Stinky, let's get Stinky across. Make sure we don't kill Stinky. Sure he wouldn't appreciate that. Okay, so what is the stop? It stops nothing over here. Gotcha. Wait, so all I need to do is there a conveyor button around here? No, it doesn't look like it. He'd be Stinky mad, yep. Uh-oh, Stinky. I'm trying to figure out how to rescue this stinker right here. Because here's the thing. I need a reflector in order to break that box. Oh, wait. I could push the box up. And then kill it with a reflector. Ooh, hang on. Man, I need to do this part too. Oh, I bet this section I could do with just one stinker. Oh my goodness, this level is insane. I'm just looking at the rest of the level now. I'm not really sure how to get Stinky across by himself. I'm assuming I need to get Pig out of there. And in order to do that, I need to... Wait. I don't think I can get Pig out of there. I don't think I can get Pig out of here. Unless... Wait, there's a pink teleporter. Oh, but once you're through here, you can't get out of there either. Jeez, dude. So this looks like the final stinker that I need to rescue. But I need to do it with Stinky, Loof, and Kuki. Pig's on his own. Pig is on his own. So I need to get Kuki out of... Wait, do I? Do I even need to get Kuki out of here? I need Stinky and Loof. For this part. But can I do it with just Stinky and Loof? Is the question. Does not look like it now. Maybe, hang on. Okay, so... If I have just Stinky and Loof go through this part, I don't think it's possible for just Stinky and Loof. I think I have to have Stinky, Loof, and QQ through here. So I need to rescue QQ. I need to get QQ out of there. I don't know how. We got the blue and... Wait, hang on. So let's step off the button. Step off this button. So I need a section with the blue and green buttons. I feel like QQ's trapped. Blue and green. Yeah. How am I supposed to get QQ out of here? I can't have Peak help. He's in a different section altogether. Wait. No, I can get Peak out of here. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. So Peak can get out of here. I'm gonna restart the level. I'm gonna do Peak section first. Because his looks like the only part that I haven't figured out yet. I need to clear out all of these boulders and have them in a position to where they don't inconvenience me. How slow firing is this cannon? It's pretty slow firing. Okay. Why did I just stand there? I just stood there and took it. Okay. So I'm going to do Peak section first. And then I believe I do that again. And then I'm going to start pushing, I'm going to start pushing boulders around here. So it looks like I need to position the reflectors. Oh, I need to position these reflectors just right. So it looks like the cannon fire needs to be reflected a specific way. And I think I know that specific way. But I also need to make sure the boulders don't get in the way. How am I going to make sure the boulders don't get in the way? Sheesh. Need to empty out this area. Okay, I need to think of some spots where the boulder is not going to get in the way. So I think I just do this. I push this proper. Push this down here. Push this right here. There we go. And then I have it like this. Wait, I don't think I have it like that. No. I think I know what I have to position the reflectors to be like. My goodness, this puzzle is difficult. So I need to figure out what position I want the reflectors to be in. Because after that, then I'll figure out where I want the boulders to be. Because I don't want them hanging around. Bunch of freeloaders. So. I want this one to be down here. And then this reflector, I believe, like this reflector stays. I don't think I want the reflectors blocking the way up here because I want to actually go up there. Yeah. So I have that reflector be right here. And this reflector be right here. No. Wait. Still trying to figure out where I want the boulders to be. I think I'm going to push this down one. And have one of the boulders go this way. Oh gosh. I got in the way. Alright, yeah, fire. There we go. Alright, so now one of the boulders is in the way. Hopefully it's not in the way of the future. For the future. So I want the reflector to be positioned. Let me do something like this. I wanna do like this. Like this. Yeah, I would want it to be like that. Except I want to be out of the way. So as soon as this reflects, I would have to be fast. No. I'm still trying to, because I need to move the reflectors while the cannon fire is reflecting. So, how am I going to position these reflectors so that it kills the coily up there? I need to get in a better sitting position. Okay, well now I'm below my mic. Hopefully it's not too big of a deal. Okay, so how am I going to position the reflectors? Boink, boink, boink. I want the reflectors to be either reflected down this way or this way. So it bounces back to the opposite direction. But I also want to make sure that there's not a reflector right here where I'm standing. Because if there is, then I'm not going to be able to get through here in order to get everything. By the way, think you'd ever replay the original PVZ either on stream or for YouTube? Maybe. I remember trying to make a Plants vs Zombies walkthrough. One of the first things I did on YouTube, like right after Lego Creations, I tried doing a PVZ walkthrough. Almost got to the end, not quite though. But yeah, if you want to look that up, then there's something you can do. It's fairly high quality too. I remember I discovered a good recording tool, so that's cool. Just a random thought because walnut derp, I see. So much derpage going around right now. I think I see what I want to have happen. I think I'm gonna have reflectors positioned like this. The cannon's gonna come in, bounce off these reflectors. I'm gonna push this one down while it's down in this area and have it like that. And let's come back around and hit the coily. So that's how that's gonna work. I think I want the boulders to all be down here. Or at least in this area. Somewhere that's just out of the way. Let me reposition the reflectors now. Something like this. There we go. Super protected from zombos. Thank you. Wait, no, it was this. Oh, that stayed right there, but I do it like this. Yeah. Okay. So like that. So I want to have the boulders. I can have the boulders just be out of the way. So I'm gonna go and restart the level. So it's the pig. I'm gonna start getting the boulders out of the way. Hopefully I can. Before the cannons fire. Man, that's a slow firing cannon. Holy crap. Okay. Now. Ah, shoot. Shoot. It's in the way. It's in the way of everything. Get ready. No, I want to get the reflectors out of the way first. So the reflector... it's going to be right here. What? How the heck was that not it? Excuse me? That's nonsense. Nonsense, I say. Okay, it's just fired. There we go. Owned. Okay. And I forgot to move the reflector. Because I was angry from the boulders. Jeez, dude. Okay, let me get the reflector out of the way. There we go. Wait for the cannons to fire. There we go. Wait for the cannon to fire again. Nice. Shoot. There we go. Okay. Let me push this reflector down. There we go. I'm gonna teleport back over. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna push this one up into the side. There. Just gonna have it off to the side now. One more fire. Okay. One more boulder, and now we have liftoff. Now the cannon's gonna be firing at us. So I think I did this wrong. I think I did this wrong. I did. Might be recoverable, though. I don't think so, actually. I think this is irredeemable. Because there's a boulder in the way. Gosh dang it. Okay, so boulders are taking up too much space. I need that space right there in order to push the reflector. All of the space. So there's like a little area right here that I want occupied by just one boulder. So how am I gonna do that one? I think I'm going to do it like, I'm not sure. Hang on, I just gotta, there. Glasses are starting to get uncomfortable from these headphones. There we go. Actually, that's awkward. Okay, so I need to push a boulder down here. Something. So I think I'm gonna have it like this. Let me get this reflector out of the way. There. Okay. Now I'm going to push the boulder down and out of the way. Watch out for cannon fire. Get out of the way. And start rolling boulders over here. There we go. Now, boulder's gonna be like this. Go right here. Go right here. Out of the way. This reflector is going to go back up here. And this reflector is going to get out of that way. There we go. I think I'm too slow. Hang on. Whew. That was close. Alright, so that boulder out of the way. And one last boulder out of the way. Okay. There we go. Now, I should be good. Cannon's gonna fire. Coily. No, wait, I was. Shoot! I can't recover the reflector from that. Dang it. I was looking at Dog's pics. What has happened? I'm stuck. I've become stuck. This needs to be very intricate. So I'm going to push this reflector down. This reflector is going to go down here. There we go. Okay. So I'm just trying to get the boulders to be out of the way. Okay. So I'm going to push this boulder out of the way. There we go. Get this boulder out of the way. Shoot, didn't push a reflector out of the way. That's fine, that's fine. That might not be fine. Going to play The Witcher 3? I see. Man, this level is very difficult. But I expect nothing less from the ultimate level. Okay, so after I do the first boulder, then I get the reflectors out of the way. There. Okay. That was a very slow firing cannon. Okay. Now reflector out of the way. Yes. Oh, that might have been too slow. There we go. Nice. Okay. Now I do this. Okay, now we keep on going. Good. Okay. Now I think I do what I did before, but I need to be faster. Really? There's a side quest where you fight a DRM golem. I see. How am I supposed to do this? Do I need to do it like pixel perfect timing? That would be unfair. Am I doing this right? I feel like I need to do it differently. Maybe I have a reflector right here where I'm standing and a reflector right here, and as the cannon is traveling, I just push the reflector to the side like this, and that'll do good too. But where are the boulders gonna go? I guess all three of them go down in the poop area. Well, no, if I have a reflector right here, then it's going to reflect the cannon fire first. So I can't do it like that. So... how am I going to do this? Oh, jeez. Man, it's just this section itself is a pain. I think I might need to turn my fan back on. This is the ultimate level. Holy crap. All this just to kill a coily too. Like, gee whiz, dude. Is there any other way to do this? I have to get the boulders out of the way. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to have the reflectors positioned in order to reflect the cannon fire. Will you do a speedrun after you beat the game? No. I'm not doing a speedrun of this game. It's a puzzle game. It's, I don't know. Don't think I would get much excitement from a speedrun. I was planning to complete it. Especially since there's a bunch of other Wonderland games that I want to play after this one. So I would want to spend my time doing that instead of going through this one over and over again. Get ready. Okay. An action adventure game or a platformer would be better for a speedrun. I see. I'm not really a speedrunner. I mean, I feel like I could be, but I don't know. It's just the same thing over and over again. Like I have the ability and patience to do it. I just don't really have the desire. Okay, here's something I just realized. This reflector right here at the very bottom, I technically could push this up. But is there any reason for me to do so? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I have to have it pushed down there. Okay. So do I really need to do it the way I had it before, except I just have to be really fast? I feel like that's too much to ask. That or a game that deserves to be speedrun, like The Witcher 3, because that game is long. Okay, I already forget what that game is about. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just trying to concentrate on these reflectors. I think this reflector is needed. This reflector at the bottom left is needed, and this needs to be right here. I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like it needs to be. But again, I wouldn't be able to have the reflector right here, or else I would get stuck. Wouldn't you try to speedrun 109 long? No, absolutely not. I might have patience, but not for that. Okay, so reflect, reflect, reflect. So the reflector right here has to stay right here. I don't think I could do it any other way. I don't really see any other way to do it other than just have it be like this. And then when it comes, I just go like this. I feel like that should be good enough. Alright, let's try it again. If I... Wait. If I had it like this, then I could do that, and it'd be simpler. Okay, I think I have to do that. I think I have to have the reflector right here, and this reflector right here. So where are the boulders going to be? Well, I think the boulders are going to be up here again. No, I have to be right here. So the boulders have to be down here? I think that's where they have to be. I think all three boulders have to be down here. So I need to figure out a way to do that. So like push it like that. Okay, yeah, I have to do something like that. Let me restart the level. I think I know how to do this now. I think I have this right here. Let's push all the way down. This right here. And I start pushing boulders. Whoopsie. Didn't mean to do that. Let's try it again. Okay, so just like this. I'm singing along. I think I'm doing this right. Oh my gosh, I stood in just a position to get killed by the cannon. Gosh. Ain't that something? Remember, I will appear every 100 years when the Praise the Sun meme is revived to request masterpieces of video games. Is that another reference to something? Or is it true? No, it's true. Alright, see you in the next 100 years. Shoot. I can always do that. This section is taking a long time to figure out. But I'm figuring it out now, so that's good. Just gotta get these gosh dang boulders out of the way. Okay. I could have the reflective position right there. And never fear, for I am here. Hello. Okay, there we go, Stinky. Out of the way. So. Moment of truth. I'm going to have this right here. And this right here. And then as soon as it reflects. Yes. Like that. Just like that. Holy crap. That took forever. And I think that's it for that section. So, what's next? I got UFO. A UFO. Excuse me. Wait, how do I get Peek out of here again? I don't think I get Peek out of here, actually. I think Peek is just trapped in here. Yeah. I don't know why I thought I could get Peek out of here before. Weird. Okay, so... I think I know what to do. Oh gosh. Yeah, don't spam caps. Excuse me. Oh gosh. Nightbot just deleted all of your messages. Oof. Okay, so wait, how am I doing this section? I wasn't spamming caps, I was trying to use an emoji. Oh, weird. So, I'm confused as to how I'm supposed to do. I think what I'm supposed to do. Once everybody up here accomplishes what they need to do in this area, I need to get Stinky down here and distract the UFO. I think that's what I need to do. But first, I'm going to try to break open this box so I can rescue the stinker there. So I need to push reflector. Why would Nightbot smite you for using emojis? Yeah, that's kind of weird. So wait, how am I supposed to... Wait, what? How am I supposed to do this? So here's the thing. If I have a reflector right underneath this box, and the box breaks, like I get cannon fired over here to break the box. Oh no! I push the box up and then I use a reflector. Gotcha. Never mind. Okay, I see. So I need to have a reflector positioned in such a way to break the box after I move the box up. Weirdness. I need to figure out how I'm gonna break this box. Do I do the same thing with the cannon only after I have a reflector? Maybe. Okay, no, I think I use the cannon instead of the UFO for this. So I go like this. I already got the... Yeah, I already got the stinker. And then I need to do what I did before again. So I need to have... Wait, no, I need to move the box first. Also, I'm going to restart the level just to, like, reset the time. I think I have most of this level figured out. But first, I want to do this section right here. So I only want to do the section after Stinky, Loof, and Kukey do the section over here. I still need to figure out how I'm going to get Stinky or the character free from this area. Maybe I don't. I guess because there aren't many viewers and only 2 people are using chat, maybe. Because there's no way to... only have 2 people over here. So I can't get Peeg back. Peeg cannot escape from this area. Right. Okay. Peeg is trapped in this area. So how am I supposed... Because I feel like someone's going to be trapped in this area and I can't get him out. Because I don't really have a way of... have someone get from the blue button to the green button in a different location. Is there a green button located elsewhere? No, not really. I'm just going out to gamer things. Alright, see ya, Levy Anderson. I'm just trying to figure out, once I have a character in this area with the 4 buttons, I feel like they're going to be trapped, but I need 3 characters for up here, I think. Gamer things? Yeah, I feel like I need 3 characters for this section right here. And I can't get Peeg over, so I only have Stinky, Loof, and Kukey for this part. So how am I supposed to do this? Because I've Stinky pushed the box up. Yeah, it looks like this requires 3 players. So I feel like 3 players are going to have to... Oh, but this is a conveyor, so this is going to have to be the last thing that they do. Wait. I need someone to be down here to distract the UFO. I'll just collect that stinker. And one of them is going to be able to get back. So how am I supposed to do this part then? This level is starting to look a little bit trickier than I had thought. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's always tricky. But I mean, like, this area looks, up here, looks like it requires 3 people, plus, I don't see a way possible to get back. From the purple teleporter. I think once you enter this area with 3 people, then that's this is the final stinker that you rescue. But you need to distract the UFO. And there's no way to do that with Peeg, because Peeg is the last priority. So if someone tries to get this stinker, the UFO is going to shoot at them. Because Peeg is not cannot distract. Do I have to... Oh, I bet I kill the UFO. Oh, I bet I kill the UFO with a reflector. I think... That seems kind of impossible, though. Yeah, I can't... I don't really see a way to kill the UFO, because I can't have a reflector positioned on the conveyor or on the ice. Oh, I bet I have it kill itself. I bet I have the UFO kill itself. Somehow. Yeah. I bet the UFO kills itself. Okay. I have the UFO shoot at itself. That's how. Got it. So I don't have Peeg distract the UFO. I have to have the UFO kill itself. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. And can I... It looks as if I can push a box down here, but I can't use it to hold down the button. So I figured out this section. I figured out how to kill a UFO. But what I haven't figured out is how to get someone free from this area. Because there's only one dark blue button. And it would have to be pressed right here. But then you'd have to go from the dark blue button to the green button. And I don't know how to do that. Doesn't really seem possible. They have to be free from this area too, so... If I could get a box down here, that'd be mighty handy. Alright, let me do the final test. I'm going to do this middle area. I haven't done this yet. I want to get the stinker and see what I can do. Maybe there's a way to get a box to help with this area. But as soon as I enter the pink teleporter, there's no going back. So I'm going to do this area. Looks like I have to do specific stuff. I need to get the boxes over to that area. So this box is going to have to be pushed down. Or I can push this box down. No, that'd be too easy. Let me just try something. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. Welp. Alright, so how do I get over to this box? Not really seeing a way to do that right now. Oh no, well, first, let me just get out of this nonsense. Let me do this. Push the box. And then I do this. There we go. And then... Dun, dun, dun. So do I go this way? I get 2 more boxes out of here. Not really sure how I'm gonna do that. Dun, doink, dun, doink, dun, 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 dun. Doink, 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 doink. Alright, let me try doing this. Let me do this. There, okay, so we got boxes stuck. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's that section. Okay, now the final box. I have to go like this. There we go. Just a bunch of ice shenanigans. Ice conveyor shenanigans. So that's how you save that stinker. And then I go up here. And somehow do stuff. Well, this is where my journey ends. Let's try that again. Okay, so... How, though? Do I just have to push 2 boxes at once? Maybe. Let's do this section again. I'm doing this level 1 by 1, and then after I figured everything out, I'm going to do the entire level. So I still need to figure out this area. I still need to figure out how I'm going to get a character out of the button area. Because I need all 3 characters for the last stinker. Okay. Ooh, na. Okay, so I believe I go like this. Wait for it to come back around. That was bad timing. I should have looked up. I didn't look up. Let's try it again. There we go. There we go, there we go. Okay, now this part. Just gotta watch, make sure where this is. There we go. And then I go immediately. I said I go immediately. Well, I have to go immediately though, right? I feel like I do. Let me just try that part again. See if I can actually get through that. Shoot. Didn't move immediately. Jeez. This ice part's gonna be pretty tough. All this level is tough. This entire level is just one big tough. One big amount of nonsense. I love it though. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I do this, wait for it to come back. Okay, and then I do this, and then I wait, and then I go, nope. No, and then that's how I get stuck. How am I supposed to do this? So... do I somehow need to just get that box out of there? Oh, maybe I destroy the boxes. I can destroy the boxes probably. Okay, let me try that then. Why do I do that? Okay. Oopsie. Well, one mistake and you're dead. I'm gonna turn the fan back on. There. Remember when I said this level would probably take me a long time, or hopefully take me a long time? I got my wish. This level is taking forever. And I like it, so nothing wrong with that. Okay, so go do this. Okay. Man. I said I was going to do the same thing that I did with the Bobby's You live stream, and I'm not lying. I'm going to do the entire... I'm going to do this entire level in this stream and complete it. There we go. That's how you break them. So then you do this. Nice. That's 2 sinkers. Okay, and then I would need Pig to destroy the UFO right there. But first I can go back down here. Okay, here's the real tricky part. I need all 3 characters in order to do this section up here. I need all 3 characters. There's no way I can do it without them. How? How do I do this middle part? Or, yeah, how do I get... I need to figure out how I'm going to get a character out of here. Because I know the way to get 2 characters out of here, but I don't know the way to get all 3 characters out of here. I need to get the 3rd character out of here before I do the final stinker. There has to be a way. Huh. So is there any way I could get any of the boxes to be positioned? No, not really. I can get a box down here, but I can't position it on top of one of the buttons. There's no way. It would be stuck right here. Gosh dang. So close to figuring something out. last character out of there. And Pig can't get out of here. Pig is stuck in there. Pig is forever stuck in there. So I'm just trying to figure out how the heck I've paused the level. Nah, let's not do that. My left finger is just getting tired from holding the hold button. I guess I could use the shift button as well. I could go to the keyboard and use the shift keys. Yeah. Nah, that's tougher. I'm just gonna use the controller. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how am I gonna do that. Can only get one character through at a time. I can't position the box onto a button. There's no way I can get one of the steel boxes or wooden boxes over here. So it's blue, pink, green, red. Blue, pink, green, red. So I need two stinkers to be on top of the... One of the stinkers to be on top of the blue button. One of them on top of the pink button. And since they're both escaped, they would have to be over here. But as soon as it crosses through the blue and pink gate, it'd have to get off the blue button and onto a green button in order to advance any further. And if they got off the pink button, they would die. How the heck? It's just that one thing. That one thing now. That's the only thing that's stumping me now. If I can figure this out, I have the entire level figured out. As soon as I figure out this button part, this one little button part to get one stinker out of here, I have the entire level figured out. And I can start completing the level. The entire level. But it's just that one part with that one stinker. And I need to have all three of them down here in this final stinker. For this final stinker. Because I cannot get Pig out of here. Pig is forever trapped in here. No way to get Pig out. Yeah, there's no hidden walls, there's no nothing. Pig is trapped in there and there's no way for him to get out. So I need to figure out some way how I'm going to get the last guy out of there. I don't know, I'm still like looking up here, seeing if I can do this with two. I don't think so, because I need a stinker right there. There's no fake walls. It's all real wall. So I need 3 stinker. Yeah, this requires 3 stinkers. No way to do it without. So I need to free one of these guys out of here. How the heck? I don't see it yet. Dark blue button. Go from the dark blue button to the green button. I don't see that at all. Ugh. Just can't do anything yet. There's no other fake walls, right? The only fake walls are at the top of the level. Just that one particular thing. If I can figure that out, this level is done. It could be positioned anywhere. Anywhere. But I can't get from dark blue to green. I just can't. Dark blue, pink. There's no boxes either. Ugh. Just one little thing. One little thing and I can get out. Let's get all characters out. I'm not really seeing a way to do this. A way to get... Because if someone's trapped in here, and everyone else is out here, then... There's not really any way to get them out. These are all circle buttons. I don't think there's any square buttons around here. As much as I'd like there to be. But there isn't. There just isn't. You know what's kind of funny is I've just been playing AI Dungeon by myself the entire day I've been at my desk. Oh my gosh. You have developed an addiction. You, sir, are crazy. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to go from dark blue to green. Because we're blocked off by the gates. There's no boxes that I can position. Maybe there is. No, it had to come out of here, and that doesn't do anything for me. Ugh. It's that one section. Dark blue, pink, green, red. There's no buttons on Pig's side. No crates that I can position here. Has to all be the stinkers. Box has to go in the water. I think I'm stuck. I keep looking though, because this level is possible, and I'm not looking up a walkthrough. It's just gonna take me a while. That's all. So, yeah, it's gonna be just gonna be looking here for a while. So yeah. Dark blue, pink, green, yellow, red. And pressing that conveyor button doesn't stop these conveyors. I wish it did. Alright, you know what? I think I'm just going to do the entire... I'm just going to skip over this part real quick just to see what the heck to do. So I'm just going to skip over this. I'm just going to skip straight to the button section. Because I need to figure it out. I'll restart the level and do... I'll restart the level and do everything else. But right now I'm just focusing on this section. I mean, I've also had a few stories that took an interesting route. Interesting. Shoot, why did I have Luke do that? No, I can say this. So I'm just going to have everybody come back over here. As soon as I step on this conveyor button, I'm going to survey the level and see what exactly it turns off. I'm assuming just this middle area, but I'm not sure. I need to make sure. Okay. So green and yellow. Green and yellow. But purple instead. So go up here. I push. I just get Q-key to that button. Okay, so that. Okay, and then Loof. Get up here. Got it. Okay. So red and yellow. Or something. Red and yellow is what it is. So I get Q-key back through, which is green and light blue. Yep. Red. Stinky holds the yellow. Loof goes through. Loof holds the yellow. And then they both get on the red and white so that Q-key can get through here. Okay. Now, Stinky and Loof go through here. Okay. Wait, Loof goes right here. Oh, Q-key goes up here. There we go. Yeah, I can't really do it any other way. In the water. Blue button. Pink button. Q-key goes to the green button. Loof goes to the red button. Okay. What does this timer stop? Stops like no. The timer also stops this. Pig is free. Pig is free. The timer conveyor also stops that conveyor. Pig can be freed. That means I can cheese this section by having Stinky go down here instead. And distracting the UFO so I don't have to kill it. Pig is free. This is where the fun begins. Pig, you have come at just the right time. Okay. Now Loof goes through. Q-key's on what? Q-key was on the green. Gonna need that to change, Chief. Hang on. Loof can be on the red button. Pig can be on purple button. So wait, Loof is on red button. So Q-key's on the green. So how about Loof, you get on the green? No. Stinky, you get on the red. There we go. Okay, so then Loof can change there. And now Loof can escape. Loof can actually escape. Because now Pig can go up here and press the green button. That's how I get everyone out. Okay. Everyone is out. I'm going to restart the level. I have figured everything out. This entire level I can now do. Every single bit of it. So I'm going to go ahead and get it all done. Let's do it. Let's complete proper this final level. Let's save all of the stinkers. Let's just hope I can do it all consistently, because some areas I kind of die to, but I should be good. I should be good. Okay. Got Stinky section out of the way. Loof, you do your box invisible maze. Luckily I still remember how to do it. Okay. We're good so far. Loof is free. Let's go ahead and do this part first. Actually, no. We're not gonna do that part yet. It's risky, but we're gonna save this part for second to last. We're gonna do the gigantic maze first. Green. Oh, what's missing? Okay, so red. So Q presses red. Loof, you press purple. So Stinky can get through. There we go. And Q can get through. Q goes up here. Nope. Not your turn yet, Pig. You can actually get up here, but not yet. Okay. So there we go. So Loof can go up here. Then we help Stinky get over here onto the green button. Loof steps on the green yellow button, and Q can get up here. Q steps on the light blue button. Loof steps on the green button. Stinky can get back onto the red button. Loof goes to the yellow button. Q goes to the red button. No, the yellow button helps Loof get out, and then they both press the red and white button. There we go. Okay. We're doing this. We're doing all of it. We're doing the entire level now. Every single bit of it. Okay. We got blue, pink, Stinky switches, Loof moves, Kooky switches, Loof moves. Okay. Pig, get out. Man, you really gotta look at everything. You really gotta look at everything. Holy crap. Okay, you can get off my camera. Green. Alright, so Stinky's gonna pass through next. Pig, you stand right there. Kooky will transition to the red button. Gotcha, okay. Okay. And Kooky's gonna get out. Okay. Here, Stinky, you can go up here. Okay, so off the red button. Loof is gonna go from the blue button to the red button. Gotcha. Okay. Now everyone is out. Everybody is out. Except let's get Stinky out now. Gang's all here. This is where it's gonna start getting tricky though. I'm going to have Stinky do this bottom part. I'm going to do the boulder rolling. This is a risky part. Move the reflector. I think I had it like this. I think I had the reflector right here, and this reflector right here. And I start pushing the boulders. And I have to wait for the cannon, because the cannon can kill me. But I'm more worried about the boulders right now. Okay. We're doing this. We are doing this. Alright, first boulder right there. Go back over. Alright, he fired. Okay, now we got another boulder. If I mess up, I have to start this whole level over again. So I really don't want to mess up. I'm just gonna wait for it to fire again. I'm going to be careful. Okay. Roll the entire thing. Do not move yet. Now move. Okay. Going to move the reflector carefully so that to not get shot. And now I need to be fast. Dang it, it's too fast. Too fast still. I'm trigger finger. Okay. Okay. There we go. Kill the coily. Okay, now I'm going to reposition the reflectors, or reflector. Well, first. I'm going to so I have a stinker in there and a reflector right there. So let's get a reflector down there. Which one? Oh, right, I need this one. I'm going to have the UFO be trapped right there. There we go. I'm slightly cheesing this because the UFO is going to be distracted instead of killed. I'm not going to kill the UFO. I'm going to be pacifist towards the UFO. I need to be careful. I'm not pushing this up until there we go. Alright, now I need to do the same thing in order to kill the box. Okay. Stinky's gonna be trapped down here. That's fine. Loof, Cukie, and Peeg will get the final stinker. Do I need them all? I sure hope I don't need them all. I don't think I would need them all. Hang on. I don't need all 4, do I? So if I have Loof, Cukie, and Peeg, Loof will push the box, Cukie will be right there, Peeg will be right there. Loof pushes the box, positions himself, Cukie positions himself, Peeg positions himself. Oh no. Do I need all 4? Do I need all 4 in this area? Oh shoot. I mean, okay. It's still possible in this run. I'm just going to focus on this first. This part first. I just need to remember how to do it. I'm gonna do it with Loof. Oh boy. This is risky. Okay. Yep. Okay, got the stinker. Then I go up here, destroy the boxes. There we go. Okay, and then I go down here. Get 2 more stinkers. That's 10 stinkers. The UFO is still distracted. I'm going to get Loof up here. There we go. Oh, I can't. What? Why can't... I can't get back down? What? Do I need to destroy this box with another box? I thought that this ice right here was going to be one that curves me over there. I'm trapped. Okay, here. I'm not trapped. I'm not trapped. I am not trapped. Cukie can save me. Cukie, save me. Save me, Cukie. Loof has to escape as well as Cukie. That seems impossible. Maybe I should get Peeg up here instead. Peeg, you get up here instead. Because Peeg switches to Loof faster. Still seems impossible, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. This might still be possible, but we'll see. There's no way I can get that box positioned up here, right? Yeah. I don't think so. There's no way for Loof to exit this area? No. There's no way to destroy the box. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be risky. I think I know what to do. Got it. Okay, everyone's safe. Everyone is safe. And everyone can get out of there. Now, I think I need to do the entire button puzzle again in order to get Stinky out of here, because I need Stinky. I need Stinky in order to actually do this part. The final stinker. I need to get Stinky out of here. I didn't realize I needed 4 people, but I actually do need 4 people. I need everyone. So I need to do the button puzzle again in order to get Stinky out of there. I will do it in the name of friendship. In the name of friendship, we will release Stinky. Shoot. Okay, now I can still do that. There we go. Maybe I need to be a little more careful. I'm not sure. Steel box still going around and around. Okay. So Peeg right here. Loof on the purple. Kiki up here. Light blue. Green. Peeg can go over here. Kiki, there we go. Alright, now we get Peeg back over. Like that. So Kiki goes over to the green. There we go. Back on red. Loof goes to yellow. Kiki goes through. Pushes the red. So Loof can get through. Wait. No, Kiki goes on yellow. So that Loof can go through. There we go. Loof goes on red. Kiki goes on white. Peeg can get out. Okay. We don't have to push the box anymore. Okay, everyone's gonna be out. Everyone is going to be rescued today. We are going to rescue everyone. No one's going to be left behind. Okay. Wait, okay. Get Stinky out now. Stinky is out. Stinky's out. I need to get everybody else out. Okay, so Loof, go right here. Stinky, go on the pink button. Loof will go to the red button. Gotcha. Okay. Peeg's out. Peeg's out. Let's get Kiki. Now Loof, no one's being left behind. So Peeg will go from blue to red. Yes, okay. No one is being left behind. Everyone is safe. Okay, now I need to make sure I do not mess this up. This is the last trial. The last thing to do. All the bonus points are here too. Okay, good. I do not mess this up, or else I'm dead. Loof goes right here. Hang on, I need to get Kiki out. Peeg. Stinky. There we go, okay. Do not mess this up. Kiki goes up to push the box. Peeg goes in, positions himself right here. Stinky goes in, positions himself right here. Kiki pushes the box. Loof pushes the box to Stinky and then goes over here. Kiki goes over here. Stinky pushes box. Pig pushes box. Kyuki pushes box. Loof. If I die to the spikes right now, I would be so mad. I need to time this perfectly. I need to go right there. I'm gonna go slink, slink, slink. I did it. I have saved all of these stinkers. Oh, I did it. Oh, I did it. I did it. Oh, oh, oh my gosh. I saved everybody. Heck yes. Heck yes. I have saved everybody. That is very fitting that there are 12 bar-yees for all 12 stinkers that I saved. Look at them all, they're so cute, watching all the fireworks. Everybody now shouts hooray. Stinky and friends have saved the day. The stinker is safe, the quest completes. Let no one forget this wondrous feat. And I like this picture in particular because this is the picture on the cover of the Midnight Synergy Games collection that I got for Christmas. And it's what contains all of the Wonderland games. So it's really cool. I'm gonna have to post the picture again in the Discord after this live stream. But yeah, it's on the cover. It's really cool. But we have saved everyone, and now we are watching the fireworks. You did great. Want some proof? You met Stinky, then found Loof. Next came Peak, and shortly after, Kyuki added to the laughter. You swept through Creepy Keep. You challenged Fire Island. You traveled to the peak and through the mountains highland. The forest was no match for you. Yeah, no kidding. The wasteland was no problem too. Through void and city in the clouds, you lifted every single of their shrouds. Whew. And thanks to 4 of our great thinkers, you have now saved all the stinkers. Super great. Very well done. Congratulations. You have won. Congratulations. You have completed Wonderland Secret Worlds. Oh my gosh. That was so fun. Thank you for playing. We hope you had fun. Your friends at Midnight Synergy. You can now continue playing to try/retry old levels. Oh my gosh, look at them all surrounding the Rainbow Star. Oh my goodness. All the houses. So now what are we doing? We're staring at the great and mighty Rainbow Star. Wonderland Secret Worlds is now yeah, all the coilies are kept in the bin. A Midnight Synergy game. This game was so much fun. I loved all of it, even the parts that had me frustrated, because I was able to just get through it all. I was able to figure stuff out. Like, the volcano was kind of unfair, but I was able to get through it. The city in the clouds was also tough, but I was able to get through that. The void was especially tough, but I was able to make it through. And I was able to free all 12 stinkers in that final challenge. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. All the fishing in the pool. Level designers, Pauline Robinson, Carolyn Schindler. Oh man, I am looking forward to the next game. Oh my goodness, that was so much fun. I keep saying that. Like, I just have this series. Oh, look at the stinkers, now they're waving at us. It's probably gonna circle around and more stinkers are gonna be waving at us, probably including Stinky, Loof, Kyuki, and Peeg. Story illustrations, James Abraham. Thank you for the story illustrations, James Abraham. Music, John Voltonen. great composer. I love all this music in this game. It's so good. Even though a lot of it is reused, I still love it. Additional 3D graphics, Danny Horizio, Don J. Lemon. Pauline Robinson and Steve Seaman. Yep. Oh my goodness. I'm shaking. Oh, I've finally gotten through the game. Testers, Bersland, Carolyn, Maureen Davidson, Gan, J. Perleaved, Kaboom. Oh, Lillian, Lori, Pat, Ramonda, Robbie. Oh my goodness. That was such a fun game. A big thank you to the usual suspects. Oh, now Kuki's waving. And Loof. And Stinky. The end. Thank you for playing. Now I heard that there was a special secret message if I beat all the levels and collected every single bonus point, which I did. So I wonder what that secret message is. Probably gotta wait till the very end. Oh, that was fun. That was very fun.